Hello everyone, Michael here from the Daily Note 2 and 3 YouTube channel. So I just got the genuine S-View cover by Samsung for my Galaxy Note 3. It is $60, which costs more than any case that I've personally purchased. With that said, it has a lot of functionality and I'll try to go through all of them in this video. Let's take a quick moment to unbox this. Unlike the flip cover for the Galaxy Note 2, the edges of the cover extend out, which would protect the phone when dropped on the edge, but it still doesn't offer complete protection against drops if the flap opens during the fall. Like any cover by Samsung, it replaces the back plate completely and snaps on the back to minimize the increase in thickness. If I had to eyeball it, I think you gain about 3 mm of thickness. If you feel that the cover does not close all the way, make sure all the clips on the back are snapped in. I don't think this one has wireless charging, although the pins look interesting. To the best of my knowledge, it is not real leather. It does not say leather anywhere on the box, and it does not smell like leather, but it feels good in the hand. The stitching is real, unlike the stitches on the cover that came with the Galaxy Note 3, which is printed on. There are debossed imprints of the Galaxy Note 3 logo on the front and Samsung logo on the back, and the plus and minus volume symbols on the side. Speaking of, the volume buttons are pressable through the flap. The flap is completely reversible. There is also an indentation of the home button on the underside of the cover to prevent accidental home button presses, a critical detail that a lot of generic case makers seem to forget. The window on the flap seems to be a magnet for fingerprints and may be difficult to always keep clean, which may be an issue for some. The first time you close the flap, it will tell you to choose a color of the background. I believe these colors are related to different colors of cover that Samsung makes. Notification icons are displayed on top, which I think is really useful. A lot of times when you hear a notification sound, or maybe you haven't looked at your phone for a while, this will come in handy when you want to do a quick check to see if you have any new message notifications compared to a traditional cover that blocks the whole screen. If you want to turn on the walking mate step counter or change the background, you can go here. While you're in here, it is probably a good idea to turn on the weather as well. Currently, I am checking to see how many steps I have taken throughout the day, so this is a big plus. When you get a call, you can answer the phone by swiping directly through the cover. The cutout of the ear speaker makes it possible to handle a phone call without ever opening the cover. There is no air command with the S Pen. Action memo is brought up by swiping, then tapping the icon. You cannot do the traditional double tap with the S Pen to bring up action memo through the cover. The camera app is also different. It seems to only take square pictures. You can flip through the pictures, but only through the square photos you took when the cover was closed. Your only options are to change the flash options, and you can tap to focus and snap the picture. Being able to change music tracks is great, although it will only work with the stock music player. I've gotten used to the stock music player, so that is a non-issue for me. There are actually 3 window panes you can swipe to, but the third one on the left only shows up if you have unchecked SMS messages or missed phone calls. What the S-View cover doesn't do, there are no slots for credit cards. It's not a big deal for me, but for some people that may be critical. There's no kickstand, which is a big deal to me. S-Voice does not work when the cover is closed. This is a bummer for me because S-Voice is actually really useful on the Galaxy Note 3, and I've been using S-Voice from across the room quite often these days. I hope they change this in a firmware release in the future. So that is an in-depth look at the original S-View cover for the Galaxy Note 3. I just got it and I really like it, but I cannot comment on how durable it is, as flip covers on previous devices are not known for their durability. I can say that it seems to be made with an entirely different set of materials and manufacturing processes, so it may be more durable than flip covers we've seen in the past by Samsung. It is around $60, loaded with functionality which may be of a big convenience, but is it $60 worth of functionality? Only you can be the judge of that. So that's the end of this video, and please stop by my channel for other videos of the Galaxy Note 2 and 3, and remember to subscribe for more upcoming videos because I really try my hardest to make sure you get the most out of your device. And once again, thank you for watching.